Hi all, welcome to my channel. I am Sonia if you didn't know, and if you didn't know it's probably because you're not subscribed, in which case please be sure to go and click on the little red subscribe button down below, as it would be great to have you as part of the 2019 fam. On that note, Happy New Year, welcome to 2019. And as you can tell, things have changed a little bit here. I've had a little bit of a move around of my house, so right now I have a permanent studio set up. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I received my first PR package right before Christmas. I honestly wasn't really expecting anything so soon, but I'm grateful for it. Very, very, very happy. The company that sent me stuff was Technic. I won't show you everything right now as I'm trying to keep things down. I'm trying to keep my videos concise. So they sent me over the peanut butter and jelly palette. As you can see, I have used it already. The mattes in these palettes are fantastic. They really blend nicely and they layer up good as well. The shimmers, they do take a little bit of work. You definitely have to go in with a wet brush, I'd say. They also sent me over their Trendsetter Palette. Probably echo the exact same thing I said about the last palette, in that the mattes are fantastic, and you see like this color, like they're just really pigmented, and it's not a thing of, oh, they just swatch well and that's it. They actually go on the eye really well as well. I always wear P. Louise base anyway, which makes anything look great, but yeah, these I've not had any problems with the mattes at all. So as always, P. Louise base, shade free. I'm just gonna use that to prime my lids and carve my brow as well. Something else I've gone back to is using tape. Haven't done this in such a long time. Always used to do this for my makeup back in the day, but yeah, that was a very long time ago. But yeah, I picked it up yesterday and did an eye look with it, and I totally forgot how much I loved it. First up, I'm going to be going into this color. It's a warm brown, but it's not too red, and I'm just picking it up with a M441. Press that into the corner of my eye, bring it into a wing, and then drag it through my crease. You can see that's super pigmented and blending pretty easy as well. You do get a ton of kickback in the palettes with these. That doesn't bother me personally. I've recently started doing my concealer after eyes anyway, so never a big problem, but I can't say that I've noticed that I've had any crazy fallout with these anyway on the actual eye. I'm just going to go in with this shade. It's like a very nice transition colour for my skin tone. I'm going to use that to blend out the edge. Going back into the first shade that I used, I'm just going to go back over what I've already done and further intensify any colours which may have been lost at all. Can be a bit more aggressive this time round. You can see the colours layer nicely, show up very well, very easy to blend, and this palette is super duper ridiculously affordable as well. Just going to go into the black from the Trendsetter palette on my MAC 226 brush, and I'm just going to use that to deepen my crease area just at the edge a little bit, because I'm feeling a little bit extra. I could have just left it as is, but I wanted to see what the black is like, and that is doing what it's supposed to do. Very, very happy with that. I've not tried the black in this palette before, which, yeah, that's very nice. Sometimes with cheaper palettes, the blacks are so weak, but that's done quite a bit of work. Very happy with that. I'm not going to take that all the way around, just going to leave that there on the edge, and then we'll blend that out a bit. This was not the look I envisioned, but I'm okay with it. It's a lot more dramatic than what I thought I was going to go for originally, but it's all right. It's what we do over here. We just make it work. I'm gonna go back in with my P. Louise base and cut my crease. Must say this base is probably in my top 10 of makeup products for 2018. I really don't understand what we were doing without it. Be sure to blend out the edge of your base as well, which just makes your life a lot easier when you're trying to pack the shadows on top and blend it out. You can use a little fluffy brush. I quite like to use this brush, as this is what I'm going to apply my shimmer with next, so it kind of clings to the shimmer a bit better as well after that, because it's got some of the base on it. Using that first brown, I'm just going to use that to blend out any edges that we have here. And I'm using an M506 brush. Just going into a little bit of black as well. And I'm packing this on in a diagonal motion. Where we've got everything coming out here, it just helps to amplify that kind of cat look. Not really sure what I want to do next. When I first got this palette, this color was calling out to me, but I just haven't got around to using it yet, so may as well do it today. I think it will kind of go with the look, so let's see. So I'm gonna just go straight in by wetting my brush with a little bit of the Revolution Pro Fix spray. And I think this is going to take quite a bit of building up. Not the most pigmented colour straight away in the world. So I've just gone over the shadow with the back of my brush just to break it up a little bit and wet my brush, and that's going on fine now. But just be careful with that, as you will get a lot of fallout and it's very easy for it to give that crumbly look on your lid. So just make sure that you're really working it in. So although I've kind of had to beat up the shadow a little bit, it's going on fine. So I'm quite happy leaving my eyes like that. So I will get rid of this tape now, as it's beginning to feel a bit gross under my eye. It's so satisfying to take the tape off and see this super sharp line afterwards. So before I do my lower lash line, I'm just going to do my concealer and contour and the rest of that stuff off camera, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so mostly done. Do still have a bit of loose powder underneath my eyes. I'm trying baking again, seeing how we get on with that. For my under eye, I'm going to keep it very simple, and I'm just going to run the first dark brown under my lower lash line with an E36, Morphe E36 that is, which is my new favourite lower lash line brush, I must say. And I think I won't take that all the way into the tear duct, and I won't take it too low either. Don't want to mess up my line that I've done there. When doing your lash line, I see a lot of people and they just go back and forth, back and forth. There really is no need to do that. Just take your time, enjoy the process. I have a problem. I never feel complete unless I highlight my tear duct in some kind of way, so it's gonna have to get done today. I'm gonna go in with this color here, kind of like a desaturated rose color, but quite shimmery at the same time as well. I'm gonna see what that's like without wetting it first. Let's see. So I don't necessarily need under hair to be too intense. This actually worked quite nicely by itself without being wet. I'm going to pop a little bit of liquid liner on. They did send me one, and I'm not very fond of it, I must admit. It dries to quite a shiny finish, almost similar to the NYX vinyl, like the vinyl liquid liner. So it's got a very almost like PVC look to it, but for me I've got quite a bit of texture on my eyelids. Very wrinkly up in there, so once you add something shiny on top, it kind of just like emphasizes all those little, yeah, you get all these reflections from the wrinkles and stuff, and it's not a good look for me personally. So I'm going to be keeping with my favorite, which is my NYX liquid liner, which is matte, again with my P. Louise base, one of 2018's top buys for me, and I shall be keeping this in my makeup bag from now on. I can actually talk while I apply this. It's that easy to control. Yeah, I don't want to do anything too crazy. I've just been changing the way I do things lately. Been a bit bored of just always doing an eye look and a wing and lashes, so I've been trying it without a wing and been enjoying the change. So I'm literally just doing this line so the lashes have something to blend into. So a company called Damier Lashes, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. They also reached out to me just before Christmas to send me some lashes, which I'm super duper grateful for. And I'm going to be using the Flirty lash today, which has been one of my favorites. I've been wearing this quite often. Whilst I'm waiting for my lash glue to dry, I'm just going to go in with my blush, and I'm going to be using the Jungle Fever blush palette. And yeah, the name is she's got jungle fever. Yeah, certain age group knows what I'm talking about with the jungle fever. But yeah, I've used it every single day. I love it. Going with this very dark berry. I'm probably actually going to mix these two together a little bit. These are super duper pigmented. Like, the pigmentation on these is crazy. Like, literally you only need to dab the brush in a little, and then you still kind of need to like brush it off after that, because yeah, things can get crazy very quickly with them. I'm gonna dab into the two of those and then onto my paper towel on my table. You can get the color a lot more intense than that, but that's not, it doesn't fit in with my aesthetic personally. But if you like that, you definitely can achieve it. So as you can see, that's like a little dab in there. It can get crazy very quickly. If you're into a very bold blush, this palette is definitely great for you. But if you like it a little bit more natural, be sure just to wipe your brush off a little bit, because it can still work for you as well. Since I've got the palette in my hand, I'm going to go in with it. Where's a highlighter? Why not? I'm here. We're here. Let's do it. So I think I'm going to try out this shade. You can see that. It's not bad. It's very natural. A bit too natural. I don't know about this. Okay, let me try this gold instead. That's nice. It's okay for highlighters, but I will keep with the blushes in that palette. But a highlighter that they do have, which I actually bought with my own money before they even sent me anything, and it is fantastic, is their 24 karat. Yeah, feel the flash on that. I'm gonna blind you guys with this. It's just so gold. It's like, oh, sorry, I've got loads of stuff on my hand, probably can't see it. Old palette hand strikes again. But for this, I'm just gonna take a little bit up on my brush, and oh, look at that. It just gives your skin this like real, almost like wet look kind of thing. And if you really want to up the ante, put this on after you've done your setting spray. Oh gosh, it's fantastic. Yeah. I'll do both. Yeah, 2019 work where we're doing it all. Always do my nose with my finger. For my lips, I'm going to go with my Primark Lip Gloss in Chocolate. If you haven't tried these yet, these are fantastic, and they're like £1.50 or something each. They're Velvet Lip Cream. These are so good. They're not sticky at all. They last all day, and they feel really good and light on your lips. Very, 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 very good buy. And I'm going to line my lips with my Nyx Liner in Cocoa or Cocoa. Wherever you're from, I say Cocoa. I got a lot of matte lip products from them, but I've been really into gloss lately. So pretty much done. I'm just gonna set my face. I like to fan it just to make sure that everything sets quickly and I don't get any crazy accidents over my eyes or anything. I don't accidentally wipe anything off that I've done. With the hair down. Yay! So that's the finished look. If I was going to amp it up a bit more, probably would put a bit of glitter through the crease, but I like it as it is. But if you want to change it up a bit, definitely feel free to add some glitter or even some rhinestones along the end. Oh, that'd be so nice. And kind of tempting, but I've been on here long enough today already. So maybe in another look we'll go there. So that's it from me for today. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching. Hope you like the eye look. Let me know your thoughts. Please be sure to subscribe down below and leave me a thumbs up as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.